how's it going, Tommy?
Doing well. Is Sergio with you?
I'm right here.
Sergio, how are you? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, so I've been rolling through YouTube lately, and I see your parody of several types of movies rolled up into one with the Joking with Jason series. Explain to me what brought this up into your heads to put this on film.
Well, gosh, Sergio and I used to work at a jail together, and in a jail, everything is structured. Everything happens at a certain time. So, there's a lot of downtime. If stuff's not happening, you're just kind of sitting around, cracking jokes, playing cards, passing the time. And, Sergio and I, we just started talking, and one thing led to another, and we had a video camera, and that was it. Right, Serge?
Yeah, it was basically wondering how we could get Jason to live in the suburbs. I love those commercials, the Top Spot commercials with the beef jerky commercials. So we came up with this idea for Jason to live in the suburbs, and he has two neighbors that one wants to play jokes on him, and the other one just wants him out of the neighborhood.
Now you guys are in northwest Arkansas, right by the Missouri border. Now, there was a nice scare you guys had with the tornadoes that went through your two states over the weekend. How did you guys escape it? Like, you guys didn't get any of that activity, did you?
It was close, man. I live probably about 4 or 5 miles from the airport, and it came through our airport, and it looked like it was going to touch down here, but luckily it missed us, and ended up touching down in St. Louis. But my wife and my son and my dog, they're all huddled in the closet, worried about the tornado, and I'm out there with my flip camera taking video of it,
Getting ready to film it for the Joking with Jason series.
You never know. Some good stuff.
Get the edit button out. So the tornado horns were off, or was there some notification that this happened?
Yeah, the tornado sirens started up, and all the news. It takes over all the TV, all the news, everything, and then you actually hear the tornado sirens, and that's when you get kind of nervous because it's frightening to hear that.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I live up in the hills, and they don't even have tornado sirens up here, so
right.
You just gotta hope for the best.
Since the hills tend to break up the storms, is what you're saying, correct?
Yeah, they do. They do, I guess, but I don't know if it's just that my town where I live is too cheap to install some sirens. I'm not sure, but we just hope for the best up here.
So Tommy, as the storm's rolling in, I gotta tell you this. I thought it was funny.
Okay.
They're giving the countdown. They're like, all right, if you live in Bentonville, you got 5 minutes till the heart of the storm is going to be there. And they're telling you what to do. They're telling you, turn your TV up and go hide in a windowless room or hide in a closet or something. And then for the people that live in mobile homes, they tell them, they're like, hey, if you live in a mobile home, go outside and lay in the ditch. I've never heard that. I'm like, lay in the ditch. I'm like, you know what? Put your suit on, too. That way the Undertaker's got less work to do.
Yeah, I mean, the roof will the roof will be put on for you as it's been thrown from one of the mobile homes. I mean, what the hell is that?
Crazy, man.
Yeah. Guys, I'm going to switch over from that inspiring story that was just told. DiMo Productions. Explain this to the Western New York area, what DiMo Productions is all about, what the vision is. You have a Facebook page. Hit the like button. Look up DiMo Productions, D-I-M-O, online. Guys, what is it?
Go ahead, Serge.
DiMo is basically me and Mark got together. We filmed short skits, mostly comedy, just ideas we come up with over sushi or when we used to sit at the jail. Just come up with ideas and put them on film, and they've been a hit. A lot of people really get into them, and they really enjoy our humor. It's very dry, very dark humor. And you know Mark. Yeah. And me and him both have the same humor, and we come up with some great stuff.
Now, you guys have mentioned jail twice, which makes me cringe. Describe what you do at the jail.
Oh, Oh God, neither one of us are there anymore, man. We, you know, I served 3.5 years. I was actually a supervisor there. Sergio was my right-hand guy, and you know, we've moved on. We've moved on. So,
right.
He means right hand as far as his partner, not, you know, nothing dirty there.
Yeah. I wasn't going there now. We're keeping it clean. We're keeping it clean.
Okay.
We don't have to, but you know, this is your guys' forum. But what the hell? Now the buzz about the joking for Jason. Have you heard from anyone in general that wants to take it and run with it?
No, we filmed 6 episodes last year, and then we went on hiatus for a little while and came up with some new ideas, and it's basically just been word of mouth. A lot of people comment on our Facebook page, and we had a MySpace page before that was taken over by pedophiles, so we just kind of just now opened a new Facebook page, and we've just been getting a lot of hits, a lot of positive feedback. We're hoping that maybe someday somebody will come around and say they want to run with it. That'd be great.
It's good stuff there. Hey, Mark, you want to talk about your book yet?
Well, yeah, I'll briefly touch on that. I wrote a full-length novel. It deals with loss. It deals with a hitman. It's basically centered in Buffalo. I use some historical mafia references and local mafia players there, and kind of twisted it and kind of made it my own thing. One of the things that DiMo Productions is going to do is they're actually going to film a trailer for my book, and it looks like the book, it's being edited right now. It looks like it's going to come out in June.
You were
so
saying,
pretty excited about it.
And you were saying it was going to be out possibly on Amazon.com, correct?
Yeah, it's going to be available on Amazon.com at the beginning. And again, you know, DiMo's going to film a trailer for the book, and you know, I'm eventually going to get the Facebook page up and running for that, and just start generating word of mouth and get that thing out there, man.
I love how he says DiMo will be filming it, but it's actually Sergio will be filming and editing and all that. But I'm more than happy to do it for him.
You guys got to pitch the brand. It's not about the individual. It's the brand. It's the team.
Oh, yeah, we're a good team. We're a good team. He knows I got it, man.
Amazing job editing that stuff. He really does. He's a master with that editing stuff.
Yeah, I see that. It's pretty tight.
Right.
Now let's talk about do you have a title set for the book, or are you just going to hold out before you get all your ducks in a row and start firing away?
The title for the book is it's called The Fisherman.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with fishing. It's kind of a play on the take of an old Bible verse.
Okay.
I used to be a fisher of men, but now my guy all he does is kill them. So
right.
Kind of ties into the story. I don't want to give too much away.
That's okay. I'll talk about the ending later when I read it in the next show. I'll tell you how it ends. Guys, I want to thank you.
He'll read it before me. I'm filming his movie for him, and I haven't read the book myself. So.
Oh wow, interesting. It'd be interesting to see how it comes out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Guys, thank you very much for your time. Now, hey, I have you guys ever hear of Son of the Sun, Mark?
Yeah, that was you just had it on, right? That was pretty good.
Yeah. Listen, because we have Zach Ward in studio here. He's going to play some live tunes here at allwnyradio.com. By the way, listeners, the podcast is going to be out this weekend. You can hear DiMo Productions in this interview on there, along with the great Zach Ward to my left here, who's going to play live with us momentarily. Guys, once again, thank you very much for your time, and allwnyradio.com for being in the Thomas Loop. Take care.
Thanks, Tom. We appreciate it.
All right.